hi learners, my name is Akshay Arora, and in this session, I would like to invite Saketh, one of our topper of Sri Chaitanya. He has secured 280 marks in the JEE Main session 2, that is the April attempt, and 260 marks in the 265 marks in the session 1, that is the January attempt of the JEE Mains. So we will be getting a very good suggestion and the feedbacks that how to actually crack JEE Mains as well as the JEE Advanced for our viewers of this video. So Saketh, I welcome you to this video session, and first of all I would like to say to tell you that please say hi to the learners.
Hi.
So this is Saketh in front of you, and he has secured 280 marks in the session 2 of the JEE Mains, which is a very good score, and yes, he would be definitely able to get a good percentile in the JEE Mains with this score. Now Saketh, my first question that many of the viewers actually have in their mind, that how many hours of the study do we need to spend, like how many study hours do we need to spend in a day to actually crack or to actually get this marks, 280 marks?
Yeah, so daily we might be needing to study nearly 10 to 12 hours.
10 to 12 hours. And we can bifurcate with the subjects, or we need to give equal importance to every subject, or we can manage according to our preferences?
It is important to give equal time for all subjects because it is 300, so 100, 100, 100. So we have to give equal time to all the subjects, but it might be depending on the day. On one day you might be like, I'll do maths for more time, and the next day you have to cover up in physics or chemistry.
So in a month or in a week, we need to keep our average equal.
Yes.
All right. So what is the strategy for attaining a good marks in mathematics?
It would be to do more and more problems from different books and worksheets which our teachers provide us.
Okay,
so doing more and more work will be required.
That means practicing a lot of questions.
Yes.
All right. And is there any time in your preparation that you got stuck in any of the question because you don't know the formula which is used in that question?
Yes, many a times actually.
Many a times, all right. So that means remembering the concept and knowing the formula behind that. Moreover, applying the formula is also really important in the mathematics, and that can be only achieved by practicing a lot amount of questions. So this is the success mantra that is shared by Saketh with the students, and that is really important. And Saketh, you got 265 in the session 1, and then you got 280 in the session 2. So you got a jump of 15 marks. How you can define this jump? Many of the students are getting backwards. How you achieve this plus 15 marks?
In first session my chemistry marks were not so good. So for the next 3 months I've focused mainly on inorganic and organic chemistry, where I've lost many marks. So in the second attempt, I was able to get those 1-2 extra questions in organic and inorganic chemistry, which was helping in the 15 marks.
All right, that great suggestion. So actually you learned from the failures that you have or the experiences you have in the session 1, and that is really important. So students, if you have attempted any of the test, you are giving online test or your offline test, so better to go through the questions that you have faced problems in attempting the test, and try to learn from the failures that you are getting or you are facing. So learning from the failures will definitely make you to achieve the success. This is the success mantra shared by Saketh. And Saketh, my second question is how you are preparing for your JEE Advanced. How will you be spending these 1.5 months for the JEE Advanced preparation?
I've written a few short notes basically for JEE Mains and Advanced. So I'll be going through the short notes many times in the next 1 month, 1.5 months, and I think it should be sufficient. With a lot of working, with worksheet and math and physics and whatnot.
Okay, so which reliable source we can get the questions? So my students have the confusion that, sir, which book we need to refer for the maths, which book we need to refer for chemistry, which book we need to refer for physics. So individually, please clarify the students which study material is best for JEE Mains and which study material is best for JEE Advanced.
For JEE Mains, of course, physics would be H.C. Verma, undoubtedly. For chemistry, I would say NCERT, going through NCERT and knowing every point perfectly is very much important.
All right.
And for maths, I would, we haven't referred any books for maths, we used just teachers' class notes.
Class notes as well as the worksheet that you got from Sri Chaitanya.
Yes.
All right. So roundabout how many questions do you practice in a week of the mathematics?
In mathematics, around 150-160 problems.
150, that's a huge number. 150 to 160 questions we keep on practicing every week. And yes, students, there is an important saying that if you practice a lot, you will be definitely one day you will become the master of that. So from the very first day, from the very initial days of your JEE preparation, start practicing in such a way that you become the master in the end day. And yes, this is a strategy that is being followed by the Saketh. So yes, I can see students, you also need to follow the same principles that our toppers of the Sri Chaitanya are being consistently following it. And any suggestion that you want to share with a student related to the hard work, dedications, consistency, or distraction that we usually have in our due to the social media or mobile phones, any point that you want to share with the students?
It is better to reduce screen time. You start by reducing 1 hour and then 1.5 hours and then 2 hours, and it will be hard in the beginning, but I've overcome it.
Very good, very great.
So
like spending more and more time on the social media and on the internet actually distract the students, and we cannot cope up with on a single day. So like gradually we need to keep on reducing the screen time, and that will really help our student.
Yes.
And anything that is being like related to the consistency or perseverance that you can share, like is there a cheat day in a week where you are not touching your studies, or a month if you are planning for any of the vacation during the preparation of the JEE Mains or JEE Advanced? So like any day, any week, is there anything, a cultural event at your home, a marriage ceremony, wedding, like a relative place you need to visit, or someone came to your house? So these type of the things are also being going on with the students. So how to manage all these things?
It is better to take a leave, once a month or maybe once in every 2 months, to not touch books at all, so that your mind will also get refreshed and you'll also feel a bit relaxed. And then again, you have to go on continuing the work.
All right. So have you attended these ceremonies in between the preparation? Do you remember the days of the wedding that you have gone through the wedding and you left the Sri Chaitanya preparation modules and everything for a week? Has it happened any time?
Not for a week, as long as, for the last 2-3 months, there haven't been, weeks per se. I have taken a few days off, but not weeks altogether.
Okay.
And I don't think I'll be taking any for the next 1.5 months because...
All right. So that means according to you, in a month, if it is for 1 day or if it is for maximum 2 days, then it is fine. It should not be extended towards the week, because that will really create a lot of distraction.
Yes.
In between your studies, because as soon as you will be joining back, you won't be able to gain the same strength or the speed that you were having previously.
Yes.
So everything, the routine would be changed totally. So yes, that is also really important suggestion. So you can plan a leave in between your preparation, but that leave should not be extended more than 2 days, because that will really distract you. You won't be able to cope up the things that you're left behind. So this was all the feedback and the suggestion that we have got from our topper of Sri Chaitanya. His name is Saketh, and he is expecting 280 marks. Now, what are your expectations for JEE Advanced? How much rank are you expecting in JEE Advanced?
It is a bit of a stretch, but I would like something between 50 to 100 or maybe 1 to 100. It'll be amazing if I get that rank.
All right. So under 100 is the rank that is being expected by Saketh, and yes, I also hope that Saketh should get this rank, and we as a team of Sri Chaitanya and Infinity Learn are also hoping for the same results from our toppers of the JEE Mains. Yes, we will be able to crack the ranks below 100, below 50, below 10, below 20, all the ranks among all the students of India. We will be actually producing the toppers with a legacy of last 38 years. So yes, this was the very beautiful session with our topper of Sri Chaitanya, Saketh. And thank you so much for actually sharing your views and giving the valuable time at this time to the students. Thank you, Saketh.
Thank you, sir.